Alright, so we're going. Yeah, Sage. Hey, so my middle name is Omari. Thank you for joining me here on this here YouTube channel today. So I'm way out here. I was getting some snow and things. I got that and now I'm headed back to base. But I was about to start maybe streaming just now. It's during the daytime actually, and I'm not usually on here during the daytime, but my wife and son went to the store and I got my youngest here and the little bouncer and he's vibing. So that's good for now. We'll see how long that lasts. But yeah, I'm feeling better than the last stream that I did. Physically my back still hurts right now, but mentally I'm doing okay. I don't know if this series is gonna be maybe a venting thing for me, or if it is gonna be some sort of you know, survival thing too. But for now I think I'm just gonna use it as a venting platform for whatever reason. I don't know. I wake up and think these thoughts all day anyway, so I feel like, well, I might as well just go ahead and try to get it out somewhere. Cause why? How does this happen? What do you even have? Oh, he has. You know, I also learned the other day that the Wandering Trader, you can't. I thought he just had unlimited items, but you buy it out. You can only buy like, you know, 10 of whatever. So my birthday is tomorrow. Today is the 23rd and tomorrow will be the 24th of November. And I, for the past 5 or even longer than that, or so years. By the way, this mushroom island, mushroom biome is huge. It's like the biggest thing I've ever seen, really, like ever. So I've marked the coordinates down. I'm gonna try to make another portal to get back over here so we can do something with this in the future. Cause this is insane. Yeah. But so yeah. So my birthday is tomorrow. And initially I was saying that I wanted to travel somewhere, and I still really want to travel somewhere, right? And we don't have, like, you know, a surplus of money to do so. So if we went somewhere, it would still be kind of locally, like only like a state away or state or two away. So we was thinking about going to like Tennessee just to check out the area and because one of the things that we want to do is when we finally get, like, find our forever home, we want it to be on a place with some good amount of acreage, like 15 plus, 20 plus, and like most ideally we would want it to be oh, what? This is crazy looking. I did not think he was gonna hop in here. Looks like we got a bud on the way. That's hilarious. Who is calling me right now? Just random. I don't know if it's been anybody else. So I've had the same phone number for years. Like when I first got a phone number back in middle school. And I think that's the reason why I get so many spam voice calls now. It's because I got the same number since middle school. But what was I saying? So yeah, we want to have like our forever home, you know, we want to have space, and we want to have I don't know about the style of the home that I want. I think it's gonna be a craftsman slash farm rancher slash something like that. But in the So ideally it would be in the mountains, it would be near some water, and it would be near some woods, and it would have like wide openness to it too, if that makes sense. So like I want to be able to like sit on my porch and be able to see like a panorama view or like a widespread view of kind of like the land, but also I want in my backyard to have like some woods too. And then I want to have trails and stuff going through the woods, and I want why do I still have the slow effect? That's gonna be really annoying trying to go to a guardian place and deal with them with that whenever I do decide to do that. But yeah, I want like a wrap around porch and stuff. Anyway, I'm saying all that to say, why? Oh, so like that's one of the reasons why I also wanted to travel too, is just to like check out some places so we can kind of get an idea of like maybe we can start to look for houses around these this place when we do start to look for places, you know. So that's why I wanted to go to Tennessee, but now it's the day before. We should have already probably booked a place by now. But then I go in like cycles as to like how I'm feeling. And so like I was really feeling to do that, and I'm kind of still really feeling to do that, but it's at the same time it's like most of these Airbnb places that people have on here, it's just kind of like hotels. So like you check in after 3, and then you have to check out by 11. So it's like it's not even a full 24 hours, and you're paying, you know, around, you know, 200 if you get a good deal, even though like the advertised price is could be like 87 or, you know, 100, 112, but you got to add in the cleaning fees and the service fees and stuff, so it ends up being around 200. So 200 a night. We would only stay for a night probably, because my birthday usually sometimes falls on Thanksgiving, around Thanksgiving. Like this year it's the day before Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving used to be my favorite holiday. And I say used to be because now it's interesting, right? So like nowadays family is it's still there, right? But it just doesn't feel the same way that it used to, you know. And maybe part of that is because, you know, being a kid or being younger, you know, everything seems more perfect. Well, for some people, you know, some people have a very, very, very rough childhood, and they've had it very, very worse than mine. Which is why, another reason why I don't like talking about things that, like, I personally go through, because it feels like I'm complaining or something, or it feels like I'm not grateful for the things that I have, and that's just not the case. I was gonna get that cold, but I don't feel like it. That's just not the case. I'm very grateful. I'm very blessed to be in the position that I'm in right now. Very, very, very blessed. And I don't want to have my thoughts go astray to that, and me not thanking God and thanking the universe and the powers that be to, you know, be in the position that I'm in. Because even with everything that I'm saying, everything that I go through, I know that everything happens for a reason, and that the timing is pretty much perfect for things when they need to be. Like, you have to go through things to appreciate where you've come from and where you're going to go. You can't just get to the destination and then be like, ha, I'm here, because you're not gonna truly appreciate it. Like, I get it, but at the same time, if I'm going back into my feelings, right? Thanksgiving used to be, you know, everybody goes over grandma's house, everybody goes over one person's house, and you see the family. But then people start to grow up and people go through things, and then, you know, family members die, like main grandmothers die, and the family kind of breaks apart and things because of the fact, and people don't talk for a while, and then because of the fact, you know, people grow up and their kids have kids, and everybody starts graduating high school and going to school and getting jobs and things, and people progress, like life progresses, obviously, right? So, you know, things go on and things happen. And again, I lose my boat, but the wandering trader is there. So now we can fully see that this is the issue. So I get out of the boat and it just disappears, but the boat is still physically there, but it's also not. And I can't, I can hit him, but I can't see him. That's so stupid. But, so that happens. And then on top of that, you know, parents may not be compatible for each other anymore. So they end up getting a divorce, right? Around the age of whatever age it is that you go into 6th grade, and you move out of the house that you've been living in for a while, and to not have too much change in your life at one point, you know, you got two parents kind of pulling you each way a little bit, because that's kind of what happens, I guess. One's telling you that you should go with one, and you're kind of like, well, you want to stay where you are because you want to stay in the same school system that you've been in, because you know you don't want to lose your friends and things, and you don't want to lose that familiarity of how things have been. And so, you know, you stay with your mom and you stay in the place, but your mom can't afford the place anymore because now the you know, joint accounts or whatever, or the joint money things that you've had together as a couple has now been split in two. So you have to deal with the stresses of financial situations, and you have to get creative with that. And sometimes you got to take a L here and there as far as bankruptcy and other things, you know, tax related whatevers, right? And so, you know, we have to make do, and we move into you know, we start moving a few places and moving to apartments, townhomes, things, because we got to kind of downsize, because that's what we got to do, but still staying in the area. Time passes on, you know, we end up getting into freshman years, and right before that, you know, you meet oh, apologies, my wife is calling for the moment. Let me just take this. So yeah, and then, you know, so middle school, you meet this girl that's pretty cool. You know, that kind of takes your mind off of things. I don't actually remember exactly how I was feeling about all the divorce stuff. I remember the day that my parents sat me and my sister down and told us, and my sister was more hysterical about it. I should be back at the, okay, there it is. And my sister was more hysterical about it. I just remember them telling us, and I kind of was like, didn't really register it, I guess, because I wasn't that old, like maybe around 8ish or no, I was older than 8. What am I talking about? I was like somewhere in the teens. I don't feel like doing the math right now, but anyway, I kind of just went back to playing video games, go figure. That was my escape, I guess. And that was that. And then things started just changing, you know, slowly, you know, after that. And so yeah, so when I met this girl, things started to kind of piece itself back together a bit. And you know, life starts to happen there. But we what am I back here for while I'm talking? Okay, so I finally got the snow, and I want to put it in a place where it'll be okay. I got the pumpkins too. I'm also gonna need some shears. Sage is also not being too happy right now, right? Because I'm talking to myself, right? You don't want me to talk to myself. But so I was gonna go down the story of that and try to piece it all together in my mind just now, but it's okay. By the way, this is what I've been doing on stream. It hasn't been much yet. I've just been trying to get the layout of the house. It's not going to be made from birch. This was just the skeleton of it. And I think it's too big, and I'm pretty sure that window is too big. But anyway, it's going to be made out of snow and white terracotta. Because it's going to be like a Mediterranean style-esque type thing. We'll see how it goes. And I wanted to get on here and continue streaming, but... okay, so let me just put the snow up in here. Actually, no, I keep it on me. Let's put these up in there. Just in case Ned ends up like throwing it out or something. Where are we at? 17 minutes, about. I forgot what I was saying, to be honest. Here, Sage, let me, what was I doing? I completely forgot. I was just trying to get back here. I actually thought the trip was going to take longer for me to get back here so I could continue my train of thought. Let me get shears. I need shears. Okay, so I was trying to circle back around to the fact that through going through just life and things, and it being just me and my mom living together for a majority of my, you know, later teen life and things, you know, and my grandmother passing and whatnot, both my grandmothers passing, the families didn't really, I mean, they did things, but it's like now, you know, everybody doesn't go over grandma's house anymore. Everybody goes over whoever feels like hosting now. You know, somebody different has to host, so there's a change there, so it starts to feel different, which is fine, you know. Somebody's got to keep the family together, right? But personally for me, it kind of lost some of its wow and awe and cozy factor, and it gets okay, I don't know where exactly I was going with that, but let's fast forward a little bit. Okay, so fast forward, we're in the Marine Corps now. And I get even though I went to ECPI for a semester and, you know, started meeting new people and whatnot, but that was only for a semester, so that wasn't that long. That was like, you know, 2 months or something like that. And you know, so join the Marine Corps and you meet all these people from all over the place. And from going through a struggle together, like from going through training and things, it definitely brings you closer bonding with people. That's the best part about being in the military, no matter what service you're in. It's gotta be, especially the Marine Corps, though, dealing with all the things. But so I definitely met some cool people all throughout me being in there. And when I you know, certain parts of the years of me being in there, I met some very cool people. I met one of my truest brothers that I've met, right? And we got really close, and a bunch of you know, other buds and stuff. We all got pretty close, and we had a Friendsgiving one year, and this is my very first, I think, Friendsgiving that I'd ever had. I didn't really understand the term at first, but it was around, you know, this time of year. And actually the year before that, I was feeling like how I'm kind of feeling now, where feeling like things are just pointless and feeling like alienated from everybody, and just feeling like nobody really gets exactly what I'm going through, because I don't even get exactly what I'm going through. I'm just feeling like certain things. But that birthday in particular, you know, he came over with his wife, and, you know, we went out somewhere. I can't exactly remember where at the moment, But we went somewhere, and it really made my birthday that year. Like, it really, I'm never gonna forget that feeling that I had, because I was feeling really truly down in the dumps. It was just, you know, me and my wife in our apartment at the time, and they just came through. We didn't even ask them to come through, but and really I had to pick Sage up because he was not having that. So let me okay, now I'm in a weird position because I can't move with the controller. Now, let me sit you like this. I think that works. But yeah, so really, we didn't know them for that long at that moment, I don't think. But they just, oh my, wait, you get out the way. But they just came through and said, you know, they brought a little card and everything, and you know, and a little small gift just to say happy birthday. And that was the first. Before that, I don't really I mean, I do remember certain things from my birthdays previously, but nothing really like made it. Like, nothing really made it feel like a birthday. And I'm still trying to like really figure that out. I'm trying to figure out why I'm like always kind of just, I'm afraid to celebrate a good thing, because I feel like it's just not going to, I feel like me getting excited or like trying to celebrate something, it's inevitably going to have something bad happen. So I'm like, I don't want to get my hopes up. I don't want to feel good because I don't want to feel the crash coming back down type of thing, I guess. So yeah, them coming over there was the first time I was like, wow, you know, somebody really like thought enough. Besides my wife and things, you know, obviously she was there for my birthdays and things. She made me feel better. But like as kind of like more of like a more family thing where people come together and celebrate a thing. Even though, you know, and this sounds like, oh, you know, your parents are like, you know, they must not give a shit about you. That's not the case. That's not the case. I'm just sharing how I feel, and this is why I'm sharing it now. On here, because I don't know, but you know, they've always been there for my birthday and things, you know, always phone calls and you know, whatnot. But so fast forward past that birthday, the next year we had a Friendsgiving, because my birthday was near Thanksgiving. Well, it's always near Thanksgiving somewhat. But that particular Friendsgiving was the best Thanksgiving I've ever had. It was the best like family moment I've ever had, I feel like, or in a long time. And it was with people that weren't even my family. These were my friends, but I could call them family because of the close bonds and because of the vibes and the feelings that we had. It was true. Like, it was true. There was no fakeness. There was no, you know, there was none of that. There was just these true feelings of like human relationship and contact and closeness that I feel like everybody would love to have. I mean, I don't know who wouldn't love to have that. But it was a great time. And then afterwards, that couple ended up separating because of things happening. And you know, my brother, who was, you know, him and his wife, he had something happen to him, or he did some things, and that's the reason why they got separated. And you know, he had some mental stuff going on too, and I really that really affected me deeply. No need to speak about that now, but I haven't talked to him, and it hasn't been too long. I can't remember if it's been this year or not. If it wasn't this year, I talked to him last year. But he's no longer in the service. He's doing whatever he's doing now, back wherever he is. Um, and that happening kind of like solidified my feelings of getting too excited or getting too happy about certain things, because it's inevitable doom, and bad things are just bound to happen anyway. So that kind of put me back down a downward spiral of these type of feelings, right? But you know, more time progresses and healings from that, and then last year, my birthday, the crazy thing is I don't even really remember what I did last year. It feels like I've been kind of like numb here and there for a while with these past 5 years of being in the service and whatnot. But now it's been pretty much almost a year that I've been out, and this year has been very interesting because it's been a time for me to figure out what it is exactly that I'm trying to do with life, and how I want to take my experiences and things and try to make it better for somebody else. At least that's what I've been saying. But it's like I can't, you know, I also have to get to a place myself where I'm just okay, and I'm like not judging myself too hard or just, you know, tearing myself apart on a daily basis. And now I kind of lost where I was going with that as well, but yeah, so this year my birthday comes around, and I'm kind of just like, I'm still just searching for my true self and my true being and meaning and purpose of why I'm here, because a lot of the days it just feels pointless. And so yeah, my birthday's tomorrow, and we gotta figure out which what we're about to do. But the reason why I'm not really feeling Thanksgiving this year is because of, you know, everything. I am very thankful though, because it could be way worse, obviously. Like I've said before, I could complain, and maybe I have complained by saying this, and I don't really know why I'm even recording this. Really, it's just a way to vent, I guess. You know, some people go to therapy. I just play Minecraft, I guess. And yeah, so I really feel like I have a strong urge or a strong gravitational pull towards trying to find a community, a true community that feels like family more than what kind of family feels like. And it's sad to say, but it's like, you know, some of your, you know, close friends can feel, you know, closer to you than your family sometimes, because your family, even though they're family, you know, time goes on and life happens, and it's kind of just the way that it is. It's no blame on anybody or anything, but some of your family members may just not really know who you truly are, because you've kind of been doing things on your own type way for a while now. And, you know, now I have a family of my own, you know, and I can't be feeling some type of way for too long, because I gotta be here for them, and I gotta be there to support those feelings of things that I wish were different for in my childhood. I have to make sure that they're not feeling that way, you know? And they're not gonna feel that way. But so hopefully tomorrow I don't feel too terrible and it's actually a pretty good birthday, regardless of whether we go anywhere or not. But I do think I at least just want to get on the road and just drive for a bit. Have a nice little reset for the... It's kind of like my years are based on... Not based on, but they're my years kind of start over with my birthday. You know, it doesn't happen with the New Year's, you know. I don't have New Year's resolutions. I kind of have my resolutions around my birthday, somewhat, maybe. But yeah, this is me just talking. I do need to get my snow and stuff ready for my little house back there and whatnot, but and I've been trying to stream, man, but something weird has been going on with my stream chat and just my stream internet, and it's why I've been trying to, like, I tried to, before I started recording this, I tried to message CenturyLink to see if I could upgrade my servers, even though I probably already know the answer. But these nice people, before I get vulgar, I tried to go on chat. The chat agent said he couldn't chat. He couldn't pull up my account right now for whatever reason. He was like, call this number, which is this customer service number. I call the customer service number and tell him I want to speak to an agent. The agent ain't available right now. Go figure. Like, customer service. I was just talking about this crap the other day, man. I can't stand it. I cannot stand when people just can't do their job, you know. It's not that hard. Anyway, let's not go down that. But so streaming has been kind of weird. Like, I would like to have these conversations live, but nobody's in the stream anyway, so. And I don't know if it's because of my internet, or if I don't know if it's because of the fact that because of the internet I can't stream in 1080p, so it looks like lower quality. And it's like, I don't have a very strong urge to build that many things right now anyway. I'm just going around Minecraft vibing because it's just a place for me to come where I don't know what it is about Minecraft. When I come on here, I just feel like, you know, I just like walking around sometimes, and kind of like when I play GTA or like a bunch of other games where you could just free roam. I just like to roam just because I can. And like in GTA, the main part about that I love about GTA is just hopping in a car and just driving around the city. And of course, you know, I'm a creator and I love creating things, but not all the time. You know, sometimes I just like to just vibe and come on here. And I know this can be, I'm not expecting anybody to really watch this either, because I know how boring it is to just sit here and look at, you know, nothing happening when you got a bunch of other exciting things going on. So, but anyway, if it's your birthday tomorrow, by the way, if anybody on the very slight off chance that you're watching this, or if your birthday's today, if your birthday's in November, happy November birthday. I hope your day went swell. And yeah, thanks for tuning in to this. And see you on the next one, whatever that ends up being. Yeah, bye bye.